Okay, what we're going to start with today is a standing, what we call single arm control, also known as the 2-on-1 or the Russian arm tie. And what that is it's basically because most people, when you start on your feet, they're going to grab your collar or they're going to grab your wrist. And then the whole game is going to start from there. So the whole thing that we usually do is we start with grip breaking, how to break the grips. And we're going to keep it really simple. One of the biggest ways right now is when Alan comes and he grabs my collar, you're going to go 2-on-1. When you go 2-on-1, you strip to the ceiling. Some people like it and they strip to the floor. My personal is to the ceiling. Then I'm going to captivate the arm. As I captivate the arm, you don't put your thumb, this is illegal. You could control the sleeve like this, or you go here. This hand has to stay tight against the shoulder and the armpit and the chest. It can't be lower because he can jerk his elbow back. He should not be able to jerk his elbow away. This is part of my body now. When I make his arm turn into a V, I want to stretch it. So I'm actually creating a lock on his arm and I'm holding this nice and tight. The placement of my foot is a big factor. If it's here, if it's here, if it's here, this is a big factor. As my partner grips, I grab. I place it down just like this. I stretch his arm. My goal is to stay right by his foot, if you look at my feet. And as I do this, I'm going to stay tight and I'm gonna stay shoulder to shoulder. I'm gonna turn my body down like this to get him to bend. He's gonna pull and yank back. I'm gonna keep my weight here. I'm not gonna allow him to lift his head. As I stay here with my shoulder pressure, I reach over his head. I bring him down here. I grab his leg and I turn him over and I flare his leg. Now I'm in side control. Aware that this underhook is his escape. So with that underhook, I stay low on his hip and I really start to turn his head and shoulder pressure, cutting his head off. If I know he's gonna escape and try to underhook and shot put me over his head like that, go back, this hand immediately will go here. Go ahead. Okay. That's just a preventative measure just so he doesn't escape immediately. But I immediately whoop, chest and cut his head off. 2-on-1, strip, grab. He's gonna try to yank his arm up. And even if he backs up, I'm gonna stay with him. Now I'm going to keep my foot next to his foot. Headlock, cut, pin, cut it out. Okay, number 2. Same thing, he grabs, I strip, I come in right away. Now notice I'm in a little deeper, closer behind his foot. If he tries to pull back, I might be able to foot sweep him. So a lot of times, if you look at this real quick, when I bend him like this, he's going to touch the floor, and he's gonna come up. Look at my left hand, come up. Look at my left hand. So your left hand just comes back like this. Okay. So if I go down like this and it comes up, look. Keep standing up, keep standing up. Look at my left hand. I could also go deep with this. When I go like that and he lifts, touches and he lifts, look, step behind him and throw him. Or sit with him. Okay, 2-on-1, I strip. I come in deep, nice and deep, head tight. From right here, I'm going to just kind of lift a little. I'm gonna lift and head inside single. Notice my hand around the back of his leg and my other hand. Once I grab the inside single, I'm gonna lift it up. Once I have the lift, I can shuck him and then take his back. I can pipe finish, which I just switch my shoulder. I can just keep my head here and just turn. Or I can change my shoulder, From right here, possibly hit the far knee tap, or 2-on-1, head inside single, pin, pinch, pin, drop. pass. So that's going to give you a few options of finishes from the head inside single. Okay, next thing, when you strip, you come here, I take a step back, I pull, and I shuck his arm, and I'm on his back. When I'm on his back, look, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay. Another way I take his back is I just shot put. Immediately, back trip. To mount. Right from here, Shuck, sit, Achilles lock. Okay, so look, 2-on-1, right from here. Now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back step and I'm gonna open his base by just doing a little bit of a quick back step. Once I get him here, I'm just gonna continue to turn and then you're just gonna dive on him. Look at how you're already set up. So it's almost like C-lot, it's like a kinjit, but what I'm gonna do from right here is when I come here, see that? He's already going down, and I just twist, and I cover. He's already given me the arm to attack. Same thing. Whoop, step, pick. Okay, so we're gonna go uchi to an ankle pick. Strip, come here. So hold, knee bar. Okay, next, my partner grabs, I strip, I come right here, and I'm immediately tight and heavy on his arm, and look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna step to the outside and sit. Important that I keep his arm. He's gonna come up on me. He's gonna go the other way. So by keeping the arm, this will allow you to fold or to immediately come up. But you really gotta control that armpit. If it's loose, he can pop over you. Now watch my hand. It's either going here or here. So I immediately come up, bridge, or it would be under this side. Next, I'm gonna fold his arm. Fold it and go under him. Keep that arm tight. He's going in or getting away. Keep it tight. Take your hand, place it inside, bridge, come into me. Bang, control. Last one. I'm gonna open him up. Fold, flick, come up on top. Again, he grabs, strip, uchi, hoi, hold, flick. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. And hit the little bell for notifications if you like the video, this one, and more like it.